All right, we're looking at the S&P and the geometric progression of the rally. What does that mean? The geometry of time and price. What exactly does that mean? Well, Gann believed that markets are not rational. They go to extremes on the upside and the downside. They're totally emotional, but they do follow a certain geometry of time and price. And by that, I mean there's a doubling of the slope with each move up, and it signals a parabolic rally that will end badly when support gives way. Gann said that most rallies end after the third or fourth trend line. What does that mean in reality? Well, let's show you with an example. We've got the one by one. We rallied on the one by one. When you closed below it, you sold off, but the rally wasn't over because then you continued higher on a 2 by 1, which is twice the slope of the 1 by 1. So if by definition a 1 by 1 we move up 7.5 points per week, then a 2 by 1 would be 15 points per week. And then you can see here we rallied on the 2 by 1. When we broke it, we sold off pretty hard. And then we rallied on a 4 by 1. So 4 by 1 just means 4 times the scale of the 1 by 1. So 30 instead of 7.5. And when you broke that, you sold off, but now it looks like we're moving higher again. So what does that mean? Well, that means you're probably rallying on an 8 by 1, which in this case is 60 points per week. So very strong parabolic move. That is the epitome of a parabolic rally. You keep doubling the slope. You keep going up on twice the slope of the prior slope. And you keep doing it until you finally break. And like Gann said, most rallies end after the third or fourth trend line gives way. So we broke the third trend line here. That could have been the end of the rally, but it appears that we're still going higher, which means you may, if you get to new highs, who knows, you might just keep going up. And then when this gives way, this black line, then you'll know that you've broken the fourth ascending Gann line. And so when people tell you the market is random, I would just walk away. They're idiots. The reality is, you can see here the progression. It's very symmetric. You 1 by 1, 2 by 1, 4 by 1, 8 by 1. It keeps going up on twice the slope of the prior swing move. And it keeps doing that until the end of the rally. So if we are going to go to new highs, you'll know when the correction is starting once this black line gives way. So keep in mind that markets are not always rational. They can go higher than you think is rational. You know, this market could go to new highs, but you'll know when the correction is starting when this black line gives way. Currently it's at 43.98. It moves up 60 points per week, so next week it'll be 44.58 or 44.59. So it keeps going up like that. And the reality is, you want to get out of, maybe you don't want to give up, profit because fear of missing out. You see this thing is going up. Who knows how high it'll go? It might go to 5,000 or 6,000, but you just know that you're in the tail end of this rally. So just beware that you're in a bubble, and when it gives way, it'll get pretty freaking ugly. So who knows exactly when that's going to happen, but you know that if you follow these Gann lines, it'll help you out. It'll keep you out of trouble. So if you're interested, I'm offering a 3-month trial subscription. Check it out. You go to my website at www.gannanalysis.net. In the upper right corner, you hit the shop button. You can pay by PayPal or by credit card. And you try it out for 3 months and see how it goes. It's not expensive. You try it out. And we want you to be a long-term client. So we're willing to give you this information now to help you keep you out of trouble. so you'll know when the stock market is going to correct. But there's always risk no matter what you do. Don't kid yourself. But this is going to be a very interesting correction when it finally comes, because we are getting very parabolic here. And in the last days of a bull market, you can go vertical. You can go straight up. So I'm not saying that won't happen. I'm saying get ready. This thing could get nuts. But how long will it last? Well, that's what we do in the daily reports. We keep you on top of the cycles. We let you know when it's going to finally break down. So if this is interesting for you, try it out for 3 months and see how it goes for you. And if you don't like it after 3 months, you no further obligation. We don't keep your credit card on file. If you don't pay for the next 3 months after the first 3 months are over, that's it. No further obligation. So risk is limited in subscribing to the service. Risk is rather unlimited if you don't know when things are about to go south. That's what we have to offer. Hope this has been helpful. My name is James Smith, and you can reach me. You can send me an email at jamessmith@gannanalysis.net. I'm happy to talk with you about the markets. We cover stocks, bonds, forex, commodities, and crypto. Whatever your interest is, when you're a subscriber, we'll cover it for you.